I have to admit, I'm getting a little tired of this Aztec storyline. It's clearly just Barbara being power-hungry and egotistical at this point. I have to say, if she really wanted to change things, if she really wanted the best for these people, she wouldn't... You know, they tried to poison her, and then she has this massive outburst, like, how dare you try to poison me? She didn't, approach it like some sort of... someone of conscience might, and, try to teach them why what they did was wrong. She acted wrathful. It just goes to show she's just playing out a power fantasy. Sorry. And the Doctor getting married by accident is a bit silly as well. Oh well, hopefully this is just a 4-parter and we'll be done with it next week. Yeah, this show has had better days, I'll say that. Seriously, I've seen positive commentary. Oh, Barbara's struggle as to whether she ought to change history or not. Like this is Genesis of the Daleks or something. Like, something must change in part 4. Because all this is so far is Barbara on a power trip. It doesn't seem quite in her character in the first place, but let's forget about that for a moment and just touch upon how I feel like the serial has been received in a manner and why I feel like its reception is kind of odd. Okay, so it's presented as though it's a case study of Barbara's conscience. It's not that. Not that. It's just such a typical example of her human ego. Let's be real. It isn't that she wants the world to be a better place so much as she wants to be responsible. Whether she wants to make the world a better place. Her specifically. Not just the world becomes a better place. That's how it comes across to me anyway. And again, as I said, her outburst at the prisoners just goes to show that she is enjoying this way too much, honestly. She wouldn't have had that outburst if it wasn't at least slightly pleasurable for her, whether she realizes it or not. It is what it is. Typical high school teacher complex, that's all I'll say. I'm not even apologizing for that. That is what it is. You wanted power over others, but you weren't confident enough to think for yourself or be original, and so you wound up becoming a high school teacher because that was your way of being powerful over people without having to be original or creative or encouraging of original ideas either. Barbara has way too high an opinion of herself here, and I hope she realizes that by the end of this serial. Seriously. This is not the Barbara we know either, as far as I'm concerned. This is a different character, it comes across, really. It might even be just some sexist claptrap on the part of writer John Lucarotti. I don't know. Maybe. In any case, if you are interested, do tune into episode 4 of our The Aztecs Retrospective, here on acknowledging our discontent. I hope you have the best possible day you can imagine.